What's good, gang? What's good? It's your girl Ilana, and I got a message for you today. So, someone's coming out of isolation, someone's coming out of deprivation, someone's coming out of all the Asians, all the things that were blocking you from living your best fucking life. Living your best life, living to your potential, living to your desires, your dreams, your, dare I say, fantasies. Don't know why that's coming through. Someone's about to be living their fantasy life, you know what I'm saying? And fantasy can be all sorts of things. It can be a romantic fantasy. It can be the way you want to live, the place you want to live, what clothes do you want to wear, what do you want your designer bathrobe to feel like. I don't know why that's coming through. I'm not one who cares about designer labels, but maybe it's just that extra luxury, plush, soft velvet. You know what I'm saying? That's the theme of this new life that you're stepping into. It's not about labels, obviously, and it's not even really about money. It's about it feeling like luxury. It's about it feeling like cozy. And not cozy like staying at home, because as I said, we're coming out of isolation. We're coming out of isolation. We're gonna be showing up, stepping out, showing up, but not in a way that feels like work or feels like performance. Oh no, not in a way that feels like work or performance. In a way that feels like razzle dazzle. You're ready, bitches. You're ready to take on the world. You're ready to take on life. You're ready to take it on, and not in a way of like taking it on in a ring like you're going to be fighting someone. No, you're not going to be fighting no one. In a way of just like, what's this energy? This is interesting. Okay. So it's luxury, cozy, but it's also like excited, adventurous, willing to take on life. Do you feel that intersection of the two things? Because some might think that those two are mutually exclusive, but in this new reality, in this new life, they're not mutually exclusive. They're going to be best buds, you know what I'm saying? I can't even do that with my fingers because of my rings. How ridiculous. Anyway. Cozy, soft, but energized. That's what I'm trying to get to. It's soft in a sense of like, you know, you're always fully supported. You know, you're always fully protected. You know, you're always fully provided for by God. Yeah. First and foremost. But you also feel ready to bounce into life, energized, energize a bunny rabbit. Maybe you've been hitting the gym. Maybe you're ready to embark on a fitness wellness journey, knowing that it's never about the look. It's about how you feel inside. And soft, yet energized. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's a very interesting energy. Soft, yet energized. You know what? It's like ready for anything. Not in a way that you think someone's coming to fight you or hurt you or you need to defend yourself. You don't need to defend yourself from nothing. Like, you're surrounded by protectors, maybe in the form of angels, maybe in the form of people, right? You don't need to worry. What's that song from Sing? I'm not going to try and sing it, but you know, don't you worry about a thing. Her voice is so phenomenal. The character who's an elephant, I forgot the name of the actress, but don't you worry about a thing. I'm not going to sing because I'm no way going to do that song justice. She's phenomenal. But you're not going to have to worry about a thing. You're going to be living your soft, luxurious, protected, provided for, supported, adored. Everyone around you is going to adore you. Everyone you encounter and interact with is going to be like a fan. You feel me? Adored and adorned. I'm not quite sure what adorned is, but it's giving luxury, okay? It's giving like I'm adorned with so much protective energy that I can go anywhere and do anything and stay soft. Ooh, I can go anywhere and do anything and stay soft. That's the flex. That's the flex. That's the flex. Okay. So energized but soft. Posture. You know what I'm saying? Posture's different. When you know that you don't need to protect your heart from betrayal and you don't need to protect yourself from maybe people who were jealous or gaslighting or Let's just say their agendas were not pure. Let's just say their intentions were not clean. Not because they're bad people. We're not judging people up in here. But people's soul journeys are complicated, and just because someone's in your field with impure intentions doesn't mean they're evil. It just means you need to go find your people, right? So maybe you've experienced that in the past: jealousy, gaslighting, betrayal. But in this new reality, you don't need to worry about that. So your heart is open. So you're standing with your shoulders wide back, with your warrior posture, you know. Maybe you like that Wonder Woman. What's that Wonder Woman, you know? But you don't fear things anymore. Oh, you've let go of so much survival fear, wounding, trauma. You've let go of so much survival, wounding, trauma that now you're like poised, graceful, relaxed. It's giving regal energy. It's giving queen, king, regal energy. You're in that energy. And you are ready to take on life because you know that no one's coming to get you. The people that potentially do not have the best intentions for you, well, they're a million miles away. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't mean they stopped existing, but they're very, 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 very far from you. So you don't got to worry about a thing. I'm definitely not going to sing that song. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I can sing a little bit, but not that well. But you're going to be experiencing more joy than you felt ever. And you can hold it now. Because there's something, you know, when you're trying to protect yourself, not because you're like paranoid, but because people in your field genuinely did not have the best intentions for you. So you were always in a bit of a, you know, that's probably why you had to isolate so much, because you had to burn so much energy protecting yourself, because there were so many snaky types around you. And you probably met some snaky types around you last year because it was the year of the snake, you know, but they only came to break your patterns and let the old you die, yeah. Shed the weight. You've probably recently or about to have a big glow up. Let go of a lot of spiritual and energetic and physical and emotional and mental weight. So them snaky ones, when you always had to be protecting yourself and you wanted to isolate because you didn't have energy to be energy deflecting all day long, right? That's done for. And now that you're no longer protecting yourself because you trust life and the people around you, maybe your ancestors are around you all the time, you know what I'm saying? Working day and night in a way that you can't see, but you can probably feel deep down. Protecting you so you don't need to protect yourself anymore, so you're open. And this openness is attracting blessings in the form of love, money, support, wealth, prosperity, legacy. The biggest blessing of all is legacy. Let it take time, but allow yourself to receive and enjoy this new energy, this pristine. You've got this pristine energy about you. And that attracts. Clean and open and ready for business. That is the energy that attracts everything you're about to attract. Because it's time. It's your time. It's just your time. And maybe you've been worried about, oh, but I wanted these things for so long and it didn't work out then and it didn't work out then. So why on earth can I actually expect anything to come through now when I've been in the energy of anticipation and praying and hoping and working and it never panned out before? You're telling me blessings are coming in now because I'm ready to receive them because I've shed so much, but I'm sorry, bitch, I don't believe you, you know? It's like the boy who cried wolf, but you don't have to believe me. It's going to happen. It's going to happen because all the weight you shed had to make room for the blessings to come in. Like me, I had to let go of all my belongings. I'm not joking. I had a country relocation. There was a visa situation. And I thought I was getting back to that country to be able to collect my things, or actually I just wanted to live there, right? But turns out I could not. I had to give up and say goodbye to everything I own in the world aside from a 5 kilo tiny little wheelie. And I had to make peace with that. I had to make peace with that. But you know what? Let go of everything that's ready to leave because it's making room for the new. And when you're on a self-development journey, a spiritual journey, however you want to perceive it, we're all on one, whether you like it or not, whether you admit it or not. That's the point of this live. So you're all on one. When you're evolving consciously and you've shed and you let go, newer is always better. Just saying. So everything you had to let go of to make room for the new, the old identity, the old version of you that you had to let go of to make room for the new, that is your assured incoming blessings. That's how you can know. That's how you can trust me. Even though it may not have worked out, even though the dreams you're trying to pursue may be the same ones and it's been going on for 10 years, you've been trying to pursue the same things and it just never worked. The reason you can trust me that it's actually going to work this time is because when you look around you, you see space. You see space. You feel space in your body, in your vessel, in your energy field. You know how much you've let go of. You can see it in the mirror because healing look beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So you've shed so much and space hates. Wait, what's the phrase? I was trying to sound really smart just then and then it just escaped me halfway through the sentence. What was it? Something abhors a vacuum? Something abhors a vacuum. Space, the universe hates space. That's what I'm trying to say. The universe is a very efficient mechanism, extremely efficient. It don't like space. So when you make space because you've let go of loads of fears and wounding and baggage and old relationships and old stuff, it's like you showing up to God with a giant empty closet going, see that? Ready when you are, you know what I'm saying? I've emptied out, cleaning out my closet, Eminem, yeah, cleaned out the closet, I'm ready. Whenever you're ready, this closet is empty and ready to be filled. And you best believe it's going to be stuff of a much higher frequency than what you were willing to tolerate before, because what you were tolerating before was nothing but a mirror of the wounds that still needed healing. Again, no judgment. Forgiving past you. But you've done that already, you know what I'm saying? You've done that already. So you're ready to receive blessings. Come out the closet, and I mean metaphorically. You know, years of keeping yourself small, keeping yourself isolated, keeping yourself dimmed to appease other people. Things we're not doing anymore, right? It's 2026, it's the year of the fire horse. We don't dim for no one anymore. That might have been the old prescription that kept you safe, but we don't need that anymore. Take that little prescription and rip it up and throw it away. We show up and show out because we know that it's safe to do so, because we're protected and because everyone in our space adores us. Oh, look at this new reality. Okay, I like this. I don't have to worry about things anymore. I spent my whole life worrying. That was my job. And now you're telling me, like, yeah, you've been made redundant from the job of worrying, because that job, no one likes that job. And yet we all do it, you know. But we don't have to do that anymore because we've let go of so much. Biggest thing of all is letting go of your past self. So congratulations, you let them go. You let him/her go. And now you're ready to receive. So that's the message. Welcome. This is my new channel. I'm Alana. It's been an honor to share this message with you. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.